Hello everyone and welcome back to another epic battle. The reason I want to put this video, guys, is because the rank spring, it will soon start and there will be tier 9 battles and tier 9 ships. In my honestly opinion, USS Georgia is by far the best tier 9 battleship in this game. You may argue that Musashi in somehow it's better because bigger caliber of guns and a bigger HP pool, but it's also way slower. We have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain, and this captain's name is kind of hard. It's like a German Wunter slash something like that. I do apologize if I butcher his name, and it's pretty much a tier 9 battle. All of them, they are tier 9, some tier 10, and only 2 tier 8 cruisers. Yeah. By the way, guys, there is one tier 10 battleship as well. So, guys, one battleship at tier 10. Now, when I think about the Georgia is literally Iowa whole with very specific Ohio's guns, or the other way around. Ohio has Georgia's guns, but makes her special. Remember, guys, that the USS Georgia does have one of the fastest speed in this game, which, you know, thanks to the great speed boost, you will come close to 40 knots, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's even faster than the damn destroyer. You have very easy to engage and disengage. It's exactly the other way around the USS California, which is a slug versus this one. I understand, I do not want to compare, but what's the special about this ship, guys? It's not just the speed, it also have very hard hitting punchy guns, and you know, secondary, it's USS Massachusetts secondary and heel. So, ladies and gents, may I present, in my opinion, the fastest tier 9 battleship with one of the best, beside you know, the tier 9 British battleship, HMS Lion, sorry. After that, she has the best heel and she has the best secondary. Guys, she has a lot of tools, and very bow on Buffalo receive only one pen and one overpen, all that close to 7,000 damage. What I'm trying to say, guys, with this ship, it's very hard, almost impossible if you're a cruiser, to angle versus. You may argue, very unfortunately, guys, the best tier 9 ships are all premium. I'm talking about tier Musashi's, Georgia, and Jean Bart. But I have this gut feeling that this ship, it's in some way kind of unique and kind of strong. You may argue that you only have 3 turrets and 6 guns altogether, true, but you're consistent, the aiming and how you deal damage, that's what I like about. Okay, that was one heck of a HE spammer, 2 fires. You can rely on the guns and they do whopping damage almost in no, it doesn't matter which angle you do have. That's the thing what makes her special. And of course, special heal, which faster than anyone else. I'm talking about the cooldown and you know, as a Massachusetts, it's an improved heal versus regular tier 9 US battleship. Missouri, you may argue, also great in rank season. How is that? Thanks to the radar. Probably, I'm just saying, those 2 ships will be extremely strong and good ships, and probably the same thing go with the coal ship for the French Jean Bart. Jean Bart is also have pretty darn good epic secondary and speed. But guys, if you didn't see 22,000 damage, it was probably not the best, but it will definitely show you, even though you do not quite do as big damage as the Musashi, because Musashi, after all, she does have 18-inch guns with 9 turrets, 9 guns, 9 not turrets, 9 guns, 3 turrets. So you have 1 more turret, right? But in my honest opinion, it's a slug. Sure, you may argue that you have 100,000 HP pool, that's always good. But sometimes, guys, it's kind of a need to even outrun the cruisers. I repeat again, you have better, oh very unfortunately, better speed than a damn cruiser. And how the heck can most of tier 9, beside the French one, can disengage? They can't. When you have the speed boost available, it's hard, or shall I say impossible, to disengage. And a matter of fact, I'll go so far, when you're speeding like a speed demon, you will even outrun the damn destroyers if they don't have the speed boost. I'm not talking about everyone, but you get the point. Oh, Fletcher have lower speed than you when the Fletcher does not use his speed boost, which is ridiculous for a battleship. Something also else, pretty nice, good looking secondary. And if you are light cruiser, or you know, a destroyer within this around 10 point something ish kilometers, you will take a damage. Like this Mogami, this is probably the best example. She's light cruiser, yeah, dangerous one. Of some strange reason, this captain still have the secondary on the Soviet battleship. Very unfortunate. I'll definitely try to do more damage towards Mogami, because she has no armor. Bar 1 or bar, you know, doesn't matter which angle, you take damage with those guns. That's the right nice thing about the super heavy US shells. Kind of weird that this captain is moving towards. He's not afraid, even though there's 3 ships aiming, 2 ships aiming at him, but there's 3 ships who can, you know. Goodbye Mogami, of course. What, you know, only 1 pen and did 1 citadel and nuked. Guys, those guns are not a joke. The speed, it's not a joke, and the secondary, it's not a joke. In my honestly opinion, it's by far the best tier 9 battleship. You may argue if there is in ranked season it will be a lot of battleship. Probably the Musashi will be a better choice, thanks to the huge amount of, shall I say, you can overmatch system. Oh man, that was one heck of a huge salvo. But you also have a great heal. You also have a great secondary. You have a great, you know, super heavy AP. So you have kind of a lot of tools, guys. Because keep that in mind, moving left and right in a compatible mode, like let's say rank spring, it's kind of important, because there will be problem each and every game, at least 2 destroyers or even more. And those destroyers, if you are a battleship fast one, you can use your speed, you know, speed up and put a brake and speed up. It's so damn easy to, shall I say, mess up their aim with a torpedo. If you in 1 second speed to the max, and the second one you go half, and so on. You may argue you can do that with almost every battleship, but with this battleship it's so damn huge difference between speed boost or not speed boost, then it's easy to mess up the destroyer's aim. Kind of like this captain, even though the team are doing bad, guys. Just look at this. The enemy team have both of the destroyer Fletcher and Udaloy, and by the way, Fletcher and Z23. I'll make a special video tomorrow, the best tier 9 battleships, cruisers and destroyer for the spring rank. But you already familiar which one. Oh man, this demo is pretty damn full HP, received so far 0 damage, and almost same story with the Minotaur. Close to full HP. Oh, not so much. Confederates done. Guys, this ship cannot just punish other battleships. Very hard hitting guns even towards any cruisers. And guys, seriously, it's a cruiser deleter. Those guns are okay. It was kind of a bad that the aim was not the perfect, but you're definitely gonna see this captain moving because I like this approach. You see 10.9 and the secondary open up, guys. 10.9, absolutely ridiculous. This tier 9 Soviet battleship, it's not a big, but it's a huge, large, and I would like to say that even though she has great guns, don't get me wrong, and in many ways better armor, not just armor, it's about your position, it's about staying with your team, and it's all about easy to disengage and easy to kite away. And the battleship's main job, guys, seriously, it's to delete other battleships and cruisers. And really nice thing about this ship, she has more tool to deal with all kind of ships. I'm talking about the destroyer, I'm talking about the cruisers, battleships, you name it. Sometimes it's good to have great armor and a lot of guns, it's also a great, you know, it's a dream. However, I do honestly believe hard-hitting guns and pretty good accuracy. It's really about how good and how hard the guns are hitting. You may argue that Moines did 2 mistakes and cost him ship. Something also else, and this is by far the most important information. You see this friendly tier 9 Soviet battleship? She's too slack to disengage. Literally what happened, 3-4 ships, probably even more, focus fired him and he could not just show perfect broadside and got deleted. It's hard for a battleship to disengage. However, there are few battleships like Jean Bart, like Georgia, which have crazy good agile. I'm talking about speed. You put the paddle on the metal and you get the heck out of there. Not staying one spot and be focus fire by Akizuki, by Kitakaze and some other high rate of fires destroyers or cruisers. There's definitely a destroyer over there. Could be Udaloy, I do believe. Definitely could be Udaloy. No, yeah, it was Udaloy at 6.9. And not just your main guns open up, it's also the secondary. It's quite nice to work with your team like a cruisers and trying to keep up with the same speed or heck even better. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is the nice thing about a battleship which have the same speed or even better than a cruiser. It's a whole lot easier for them to survive and help each other, because right now, guys, he needs all the help he can get. Very unfortunately, we see 2 weird torpedoes, to be honest with you, but yeah, definitely was the Udaloy. Let's see what happened. Oh man, even more torpedoes. Maybe this is Fletcher's. And he killed with secondary. Who would that guessed? Yeah. Can Musashi kill with secondary? Yeah, probably. But it's too slack to chase a destroyer or a light cruiser. Musashi's playstyle is different. You stay in one spot and try to prevent the enemy to cap. That's basically, this is more like active hunting, staying close to your cruisers or destroyers. Whole lot easier to engage and disengage and, you know, be a part of your team. But guys, in my honestly opinion, for tier 9, I'm not talking about tier 10, I'm talking about tier 9. She's great ship and she has very few weakness, guys. I mean, you cannot say anything about her speed and anything about her AA and anything about her heal or super heavy hits. The gameplay, it's different, guys, and very unfortunately to Ricochet. But he kept, he pushed, he kept. He had run out the heals. No more heal and no more speed boost. Fletcher's over there. Yeah. Now, for some strange reason, Fletcher used spread. You know, the wide spread torpedoes. For me, it's a mystery why he used that, because only Hipper took one torpedo, and that's it. Let's see this aim. Very interesting versus Tirpitz. Extremely interesting. Yeah, shells are pretty fantastic, pretty good. 6,100. 2 over pen. Yeah. But guys, this is kind of rough. It's only this captain and the Hipper which is left versus 4 ships, and their enemy are capping maybe the Musashi SA. Pretty hilarious. There was a Ricochet, otherwise he could definitely take down the Musashi. Oh man, this, oh, absolutely important kill. He killed the Minotaur. Absolutely the most important kill in the whole entire game. How's that? Because without this kill, the enemy would have already won. They will almost pass 1,000 right now. So that was in a nick of time. Hipper kind of low HP versus Tirpitz. I don't feel he will survive, especially, yeah, Tirpitz has secondary build. 3 pence for almost close to 15,000. But here's the deal, Mr. Tirpitz, you do have good secondary, but so do we. Now, this captain does not have a whole lot of HP left. And Hipper can... I was close. It was Musashi's shells. Could be very little. He bitched himself, the Hipper. Oh, I do believe he's toast. I honestly believe so. No matter if the Tirpitz or the Musashi was aiming for him, he's after all a tier 8 cruiser. It's not a good idea to be. But Hipper managed to put Tirpitz on fire. Yeah, but now he made it right. So guys, it's 1 versus 2. And Fletcher, guys, it's extremely powerful torpedo if he knows how to torpedo. Remember, and this is the sad part about ranked spring, the Z23 and Fletcher's torpedo will torpedo you to death. What I mean, they reload in every 65 seconds or less, and there will be a torpedo soup in almost every single game. So that's the reason it's pretty good to have a fast ship with secondary, and once the destroyer is revealed, which is the huge mistake this Fletcher captain. Kraken is Zerra. Only hit him with 1 penetration. So that was extremely important. But there's, guys, 33 seconds, and here we are ahead the point thanks to that kill. On the other hand, Musashi did a good job to capping A, but it's kind of a low HP, and it's torpedo or no more from Fletcher. I was afraid about torpedo soup. So yeah, guys, it's first time in this battle this captain was showing you how she's capable of dealing close to 286 1000 damage, Kraken, Confederate, and high caliber, and that's the win. So let me know in a comment below what you think about USS Georgia. Have a good one, take care, and bye.